brotherly love getting hit with some snow here as we get set to play. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And a modest start to one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Hurts now on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. This one's caught. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Purdy gonna go on 4th. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles trim the lead to 1. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. Second down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 25 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down, 49ers.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there...
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, a run with Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And they'll take the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Moore on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
53. Outside.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Get set, get set. Right, set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through both.
By man, he's in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Get set, get set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Outside.
Purdy trying on 4th down. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Outside.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get set. Watch out.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Outside. Watch out.
McCaffrey. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. 21.
Here's Purdy to throw. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
Here we go. Toss to the right side. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
14,
Well, you could see the defense selling out to flood the middle of the field, so they just toss it to space. Good on the outside. You got to win the edge on a short field for this to work out. That's well executed.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long, Purdy. Throwing the out route, complete. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Looking to throw. He's got to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. So 1st down from the 41. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
25 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go to Barkley again. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. And they just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch when they fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third.
There's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 12 in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. He's almost there, but no, they stumped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
21.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Running left. This is Barkley. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
On third down, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on fourth. He completes it in traffic. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 12. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. A give left side to McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw it. He finds Dotson left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Timeout on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Truman. Hey, Silver.
Back to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown